Welcome back, NYC Fragrance family. Little discussion video of sorts, and a review, I guess you can call it, right? So, Dior Homme 2020. What's the deal? Like, I don't understand what the hate is with this fragrance. I mean, I get that by calling it Dior Homme, there's an expectation, right? Because the Dior Homme line is known for its iris note throughout all the fragrances. Different takes of it, whether you're getting Dior Homme Eau, Dior Homme Intense, Dior Homme Parfum. Then you come out and Dior makes this fragrance last year and just about every reviewer shit on it. I mean, they could not stand, like, I don't know what it was. They just weren't feeling it, and some are still not feeling it. There is one reviewer that seems to be coming around with it, which I have to say, okay, I guess he gave it a couple of extra tries and a couple of extra wears, and he's now starting to see that it's actually a pretty decent fragrance. And that's what I thought from the first time I smelled it. You know, I did a spray on my hand when I had an opportunity, and I was smelling my hand the whole drive home from where I was at. I don't want to go into details because, you know, certain things don't have to always be shared. But I just kept smelling and smelling, and I was getting wafts, and I was like, this is a really nice fragrance. Why does everybody hate this fragrance? I don't understand. I really don't understand it. So let's go over the notes and we'll talk some more about it. The notes here are bergamot, pink pepper, elemi, cashmere wood, atlas cedar, patchouli, ISO-E super, Haitian vetiver, and white musk. So here's my little Dior Homme 2020 bottle that I picked up. I didn't go and get the big one because, like, I don't need it. I mean, I've already put a dent in this one because I've worn it a few times. See, smelling off the cap. So now here's the thing with this fragrance for me. It's a fragrance that is not, you can't question it's an Homme fragrance. It's called Dior Homme. It smells like a men's fragrance. It doesn't smell metrosexual or unisex or unisex style fragrance like the original Dior Homme was always claimed to be. More of a metrosexual, more of a challenging fragrance for a man, probably because of the iris note, that lipsticky vibe that you would get from that fragrance. Here, you get yourself a masculine, woody fragrance that works. And the ISO-E super being in there gives it the projection, gives it the longevity, makes it just a very modern type of a fragrance. You know, these fragrances are not going to be very well discounted because it's Dior. So for the people out there that are the purists and they really feel wholeheartedly about Dior Homme and saying how great it is and that they can't, you know, that this is an abomination and should have never happened, then, you know, your opinions are yours. You're entitled to your opinion. Me personally, I like wearing it. You know, the fragrances that I tend to like are very masculine type fragrances. Those classic style, the fougères, the chiffres, the musky, woody, resinous, mossy, you know, things like that. I like my woods. I like my, you know, I like a somewhat smoky fragrance. I like it to have aromatics. I like it to be citrusy. I'm not looking for something that smells like a flower basket. I'm not looking for something that smells like a candy bar. You know, those are all nice smelling fragrances, but I don't know that I want to smell like that all day. That's not something that I gravitate towards for like an all day wearing. Can I tell you something smells really nice that smells like one of those fragrances that I just mentioned? Yeah, they do. Smell very nice. And if you're the person that wants to pull that off, it's a great fragrance to have. I personally don't gravitate, like I have a lot of these gourmandy, sweet, floral fragrances. You know, I've gotten niche stuff over the years and it just not what I gravitate towards. When I'm reaching for fragrances in my cabinet, I tend to keep going back to the ones that I feel are more suitable for me. You know, I'll test plenty of fragrances and whatever it is, and you know, I'll make a judgment on I'll smell it and be like, all right, that smells really good. I like that. But it's like, if I recommend it to you, it's because I'm recommending it that you put your nose on it, not so much go out, run and buy it. I wouldn't want any of you to do that. When I'm giving suggestions, go get a sample maybe, go to the store if they have it at your store and get to smell it before you make a judgment on buying it. Not everybody likes to wear the same type of fragrances. Taste in fragrances is subjective. So that's why there's so many reviewers and we all have different takes on different fragrances. If you find a reviewer whose tastes are in line with yours, then you know to trust what they're saying. If their nose is not in line with yours, then maybe you should stop watching that channel. And I hate to say that, because what's the value in watching them other than maybe if they're entertaining? If you've never bought anything off of a reviewer's recommendation or have gone out and tried something that a reviewer recommended or was reviewing that you liked, why are you still following and watching that reviewer? I've unsubscribed and stopped watching certain reviewers because, yeah, I like you, good guy, good gal, whatever, but if your content is not in line with what I like, my watching it is not, all it's going to do is support you. It's not going to do anything as far as my growth in fragrances. I hate to be blunt like that, but it's a reality, So use your head when it comes to this. Don't get caught up in a lot of the hype and make your own decision is all I'm saying. Because like a fragrance like this, I wouldn't have bought it if I had listened to all the reviewers. So, new viewers, thank you for stopping by. New subscribers, thank you for joining the NYC Fragrances family. And my loyal YouTube subscribers, my NYC Fragrance family. From the bottom of my heart, appreciate everything you do. And until the next time, remember, if you smell good, you feel good. Have a nice day.